Rejection is good for you. I've been rejected many times, and each rejection has taught me a lesson. In this video, I'll be going over exactly why you need to start viewing rejections as positives in your life, and how this is the only way you will actually become successful with women. All right. The reason rejection is good for you is because with every rejection, it shows you where you fucked up. And a lot of you are going to start questioning what I just said. And you might think, yeah, but she stopped texting me because of she was busy with work, or she was obsessed with her ex, or whatever excuse you have. But I want you to realize a girl rejects you simply because she's not that into you. And I know that's hard to accept. It's very hard to accept. In fact, your brain is going to do anything it can to not accept this idea. But that's why this video has popped up into your feed, so I can show you that that's the truth. Now, when a girl's not that into you, instead of getting frustrated, instead of taking this as an L, you have to learn from the experience. And you have to really question, how could you have done better with this girl? You have to literally thank her internally for the ability to grow. And also, you should really never care about who rejects you. Because if you care that much, it shows that you were depending on this person to feel normal, to feel complete, to feel whole. And your life was depending on being with this person, which isn't good. So really, rejection is good for you because it teaches you where to improve. Here are some common things that you could have fucked up with that make this girl reject you. You could have shown her too much too soon. You see, girls don't like when you put them on a pedestal because it makes them feel like you're desperate, which makes them question your value. It makes them question, does this guy just do this with every girl? Why is he being so nice to me? Why is he hyping me up so much? It instantly makes her doubtful about you. That's one really big thing. The next one is you could have just not been that attractive compared to her other options or the other things she had available for her life. Now, this one doesn't just mean how physically attractive you are. It means how you are as a person, how attractive you are to that person. And I go deeper into this in other videos, but just understand that she doesn't see that much perceived value in you. You aren't as valuable to her as she was to you. Once that balance, once it's off balance, where you basically like her more than she likes you, that's where you really lose the girl. So those are two ways that you could have gotten rejected. And when you get rejected, you're being taught one of these things. But here's the other reason rejection is very good for you is it teaches you how to become more non-reactive. It teaches you how, really, it gives you an opportunity to practice your non-reactivity. You see, one of the most attractive behaviors in a man is his ability to not be emotionally dependent on other people and other circumstances. The more a man can depend on himself, the more attractive he is. And that's the idea of being non-reactive. Which means when a girl rejects you, it gives you a chance to practice non-reactivity. Because some of you guys, you might start texting her, wait, don't reject me. Wait, why though? Okay, yeah, I understand you don't want to talk anymore, but why? I remember, I'm literally tapping into the past because this would happen to me. I go on dates, I like the girl, and then she'll reject me. I don't know. I remember this one girl, her name, let's call her name Steph, even though that's not her name. You know what? I actually don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say her real name. Her name was Sammy, Colombian girl. The reason I'm saying a real name is because there's probably, I don't know, 1,000 Sammy Colombians in the United States. So there's no way you're gonna even know who it is. And even if you did, and even if you're watching Sammy, I don't really give a fuck. My life got pretty good. So like, sorry. But anyways, um, Sammy, let me tell you guys this story. It's gonna make you guys feel like, okay, I'm not alone here. If this guy on the camera got rejected, then fuck. I guess we're all cooked, right? So what happened is I go on a date. It went great. And by the way, it's funny. I have clients. I'm a dating coach, and I have these clients, and they always start off by saying, when I ask them like, "Yo, how their dating life is going," it's very common for them to be like, "Yeah, the date. Oh yeah, the date went great. Yeah, it went great. Yeah, it went great." But then she ghosted me, and I'm just like, doesn't sound like it went that great. It's like, I don't know, man. When I go on a date with a girl and it went great, I'm not gonna ghost her. I'm not gonna do that. So it's kind of funny how guys tell me that. But anyways, the date with Sammy actually went great. We made out. It was cool. I met her friends. Things were great. It was a fun vibe. At the time, she was one of the more attractive women I dated in my life, honestly. She might have been the most attractive woman I dated up until that point. This was about 4 years ago, back in New Jersey. And what happened is, I don't know, like 4 or 5 days later, we're texting and stuff. And it's funny because she did like me because she was sending me pictures of her at like Pilates and shit. This was back when Pilates was like kind of like an unknown thing. Now everybody talks about Pilates. But anyways, at some point, she just randomly texts me saying, "Hey Sergio, before anything goes further, I just want to let you know, I don't really see this going anywhere. So yeah, I'd rather not lead you on. Uh, but I appreciate, I don't know, I appreciate blah blah blah, blah blah. Have a good life, whatever." Right? I got that message. It was during I was working. It was like mid call when I had with this other client from, like, this was like 4 years ago, a long time ago. And I remember I was like, oh, and I had to act normal because I was literally on a Zoom call with somebody else. So I had to act normal, like it didn't hurt me. I just saw a text, felt my heart just sink all the way to my stomach, went back to the call like nothing happened. The moment the call ended, I left the room and I was pissed off. And I was just like, fuck, dude. It kind of hurt because I liked her and I didn't see it coming. Bad news never has good timing. This is something I tell myself, really, really. So it's like this idea that, well, first of all, there's so much to this, right? But when this happened, guys, it hurt me. And it made me start to question myself. Like, damn, we made out. I met her friends. It went good. We were texting. Why did she reject me? Like, it was like, why? And this is the trap you don't want to fall into. Okay. I fell into this for like maybe 20, 30 minutes. But since I was already pretty ahead in my self development and dating journey, I pretty quickly regained my awareness and I was like, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Did I really think I was going to marry her? Did I really think that? No. Okay. Then what's the big deal when a girl rejects you? It's not a big deal. It's fine. There's there's like 4 billion other women in the world besides this girl. And really, when a girl doesn't like you, it's like, I mean, she doesn't like me. Like, well, why do I even like someone who doesn't like me? Like, it's fine to realize that, okay, I guess I didn't win this chess game, and there's more chess games I can play, you know. And I'm only a better chess master from playing this chess game, so I can learn from the situation. Long story short, guys, that was my rejection story. It hurt. I moved on. I learned from the situation. 3 years later, 4 years later, back to today, I don't think about this girl at all. I totally forgot about her. I have other options of women that would want to date me, slash, yeah, that would want to date me, and they're more attractive than this girl, actually. Now, sure, that's subjective, but point is, I don't care. And I want you guys to realize whenever you get rejected, at some point you won't care. Whether it's 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, at some point you won't care. So you might as well stop caring now. You might as well just borrow that conviction from the future. So yeah, a chance to practice your non-reactivity. The moment I got that text, I literally just put the phone down and I just took some deep breaths and then I just kept going on with my day. And I can assure you, it's all those instances where I was tested by a woman and I learned how to just control myself that led to the culmination of this person you're seeing now. Someone who has a lot of control over myself and my emotions. So it's an opportunity, it's a chance to grow. What you don't want to do is react and get crazy because that's going to ruin the whole situation and it's going to make you not grow. So that's why getting rejected is good for you. And it's also to be expected when you're on this journey of trying to level up with your dating life. With that being said, if you want extra help with your dating life, then link is in my description to apply to work with me one on one. If you have any questions, DM me on Instagram at Serge J Chavez. That's it for this video, guys. Have an amazing day. Talk soon. Peace. Oh, that was insane.